Welcome, everybody, to our radio broadcast of the Sacramento Gappers versus the home team Bay Area Force. This will be the final game of the season for the Bay Area Force, as we're about to embark on the first pitch. Pitching on the mound for the Force will be number 19, Isaiah Manji, as he winds up here, throws that ball just high for the 1-0 count. Again, this will be a radio broadcast, audio only live stream, so we apologize for that as that ball is taken low. 2-0 count. We currently do not have the names for the Gappers. They're a little bit shuffled up here as that ball is taken right across the plate. 2-1 count. So we'll refer them by their numbers. Number 2 is batting for the Gappers on 2-1 count. So he grounds that one right past first base. The Gappers have a runner at first to start off the game. Good start for the Gappers. We are in the top of the first inning. No outs. Runner at first. Setting up number 79 for the Gappers. Going up against Isaiah Manji for the Force. Let's see what he can do here in this contest. As that ball is driven to the outfield, but the Force get right under that one, not allowing it to drop. 1 out for the Gappers. The runner at first wasn't going to test the arm. He'll stay at first. The Gappers runner at first taking a bit of a lead here. See if he wants to steal as that ball is driven foul along the third baseline. It's number 27 batting for the Gappers. He's carrying an 0-1 count. That pitch is going to be grounded to short. They're going to try to flip the double play. They're unable to flip it as number 27 beats out the throw to first. 2 outs now for the Gappers. 1 runner at first. Setting up number 24 for the Gappers. As Manji locks in on his batters, he prepares to throw his next pitch. That ball is going to be driven past the shortstop into the outfield. The runner at second is going to stay at second. The runner at first is going to advance to second. 2 runners on base now for the Gappers. 1 at first, 1 at second. 2 outs. Top of the first inning. This sets up the next batter for the Gappers. Once again, we don't have the lineups for the Gappers, so we're working with what we can. As Manji winds up for that pitch. Taken low, 1-0 count. Manji locks in on his batter. Ball taken just low and outside the strike zone for the 2-0 count. Almost a 50-50 pitch there. The catcher didn't do a great job framing it. Manji settles in. That ball is going to be hit with good contact, deep center field. But the Force get under it. That'll be the end of the top of the first inning. We'll be right back with the Force batting.
First for the Force, number 10, Kevin Kroom.
Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Kevin Kroom, the speedster for the Force, is now at the play. He's going to take a swinging strike one, 0-1 count. Once again, we apologize. We do not have the names for the Gappers players, so we'll refer to the pitcher as number 11. So number 11's pitching now, throws another swinging strike, 0-2 count. Throwing a lot of velocity fastballs on these pitches. That ball's taken low. 1-2 count. Kevin Kroom looks to settle in. He's going to get a foul tip on that one. Remains a 1-2 count. No outs here, no runners on base for the Force. Kroom's going to ground that back to the pitcher for the easy out. 1 out now for the Force. Setting up the other speedster for the Force, number 5, Dylan Shao.
Number 5, Dylan Shao.
Dylan Shao's a lefty who going against a righty pitcher. Advantage. Shao here. Shao usually consistently gets on base for the Force, making me pretty good number 2 man in that lineup. He's going to take that ball just outside for the 1-0 count. As number 11 winds up. Another ball slider taken just outside, 2-0. The fastball is going to be popped out of the field of play. 2-1 count. That ball's going to be taken high for the 3-1 count. Shao's making sure to remain patient here. With all the speed pitches being thrown at him, he's going to ground that one past the shortstop, allowing one of the Force's fastest runners to be on base. Shao's going to be at first, setting up Noah Honohano to bat.
Number 15, Noah Hanohano.
Honohano was the pitcher for the Force a couple games ago, starting pitcher. Got a lot of good innings for them. Now he's batting third in their lineup. Let's see what he can do here as he takes that ball just outside for the 1-0 count. Dylan Shaw first always looks like he's ready to take off. Be something to monitor here. That pitch right across the plate, 1-1 count. Again, we're the bottom of the first inning. 1 out for the Force. 1 runner at first. That pitch taken low. 2-1 count. Hanohano settles in at the plate. Dilshaw's going to take off. He's going to be tagged out. Didn't get a great jump. Appeared his cleat got a little stuck in the dirt as he tried taking off, resulting in him being tagged out. 2 outs now for the Force. As number 11 winds up to throw his next pitch. Ball taken outside. Hanohano will now be walked, leading the Force to have a base runner at first.
Number 27, Owen Wilbur.
27, Owen Wilbur is now stepping up to the plate. He was the star of the show in yesterday's contest, hitting a grand slam that really broke the game open for the Force, resulting in their dominant win. As he's going to foul tip that one out of play. 0-1 count. We'll see what he can do with the runner at first. Always a power threat. Number 11 winds up. Good take there. Ball taken just low. 1-1. Honohano winds up here. Ball taken outside. 2-1 count. Once again, the Force have a runner at first. Noah Honohano. 2 outs here. The bottom of the first inning. So number 11 winds up the pitch here. The ball taken high. 3-1 count for Owen Wilbur. Wilbur settles in at the plate here. So he does that pitch. He's going to drive that one, but it won't be deep enough to get out here. They should get under that one, and the Gappers do. That will end the first inning. We'll be right back for the top of the second, where the Gappers will be at the plate. Welcome back to our radio coverage, the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We are here in the top of the second inning as Israel Velasquez, the new pitcher for the Force, is going to throw that one low with a check swing, 0-1 count. So again, new pitcher for the Force, Israel Velasquez. He throws that fastball right across the plate for the swinging miss. Velasquez winds up. Inning. That ball's going to be taken just outside. 1-0 count. Velasquez is throwing really good pitches here. Even his misses are getting very close to the umpire's strike zone. That ball's going to be driven way deep. That one is going to be gone. Putting the Gappers first on the board with a solo shot home run. Puts them into the lead, 1-0 here at the top of the second inning. Number 33 absolutely got every piece of that pitch. Drove a deep center, 365. Velasquez looks to have a short memory with that pitch as number 5 sells in at the plate for the Gappers. He's going to take that pitch high, 1-0 count. Velasquez winds up. That ball is going to be popped out. This should be enough for the Force to get the out here, and they do. I'll be right back for the bottom of the second inning. The Gappers are up 1-0.
Number 3, Ethan King.
Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Ethan King at the plate. He's going to take that ball outside for the 1-0 count. Next pitch taken low. 2-0 count. Number 11 for the Gappers still on the mound. We do not have the Gappers roster names. The King's going to take that pitch outside for the 3-0 count as the Force look to get started early and potentially get a runner on base. No doubt about that pitch right across the plate, 3-1 count. The Gappers hit a solo shot last inning, putting them on the board 1-0. Ethan King's going to ground that to second for the out. That sets up the Force's starting pitcher of today's game, Isaiah Manji.
Number 19, Isaiah Manji.
At the plate, he hit a home run in yesterday's contest. We'll see what he can do here. He has a lot of power in his bat. He's going to get the foul tip on that pitch. Oh, 1 count. Caught looking on that pitch right across the plate. 0-2 count. Number 11 winds up the pitch. Ball taken low. 1-2 count. Another pitch taken way low into the dirt. 2-2 count. As Isaiah Manji remains patient here, taking whatever the pitcher gives him. He's a swing and miss for that strike 3. 2 outs now for the Force here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Setting up power hitting Blake King at the plate.
Number 32, Blake King.
This game started 20 minutes later than yesterday's game did. We're already in the same time frame as yesterday's game. Much quicker start to this than yesterday's as Blake King takes that pitch low. Takes the next pitch low into the dirt for the 2-0 count. Number 11 for the Gappers winds up. That pitch thrown right across the plate. 2-1 count. Pitch thrown low into the dirt. 3-1 counts through the Force. Get a runner on base here. Try to get anything going for their offense after a masterclass offensive performance in yesterday's game. Blake King's going to swing and miss on that pitch. Loaded count, 3-2. Number 11 seeks a 3-up, 3-down type of inning. Blake King's going to pop that one into the air. See if the catcher can get under it. And it's the pitcher that gets under it. That will end the 2nd inning. We'll be right back for the top of the 3rd. Gappers at the plate. Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We're tuning in here at the top of the 3rd inning as that ball is going to be taken high for the 1-0 count. Number 2 at the plate for the Gappers. We do not have the roster names for the Gappers. He's going to ground that out to second baseman for the easy out. 1 out. Israel Velasquez remains on the mound for the Force. He's throwing a lot of good speed pitches here. He'll throw the occasional off-speed curveball slider. Mostly throwing fastballs across the plate. Something to monitor as the game continues as number 3 steps in for the Gappers at the plate. That pitch thrown right across the plate. 0-1 count. Next pitch thrown just inside for the 1-1 count. Once again, we are at the top of the 3rd inning. The Gappers are in the lead 1-0. 1 out. No runners on base. Gappers now batting as that pitch is going to be thrown way low into the dirt. Bit of a wild pitch there. Rare instance of uncontrol from Velasquez. We'll see how he reacts to this next pitch. Thrown just barely inside for the 3-1 count. Could have gone either way. 50-50 ball. As Velasquez winds up. Foul tip on that pitch. Loaded count now. Really good battle we have going on between number 3 for the Gappers and Israel Velasquez for the Force. We'll see the result of this battle with this pitch. It's going to be a swinging strike 3. Perfect fastball right across the plate. 2 outs now. As number 21 for the Gapper steps into play. Once again, we do not have the names for the players on their roster. He's going to hit a foul tip on that pitch. 0-1 count. Velasquez winds up. Perfect fastball across the plate. 0-2 count on the check swing. See Velasquez get the 3-up, 3-down inning. That pitch thrown just a little bit inside. 1-2 count. Velasquez locks in on his batter. Throws that pitch. Swinging strike 3. That'll be the end of the top of the 3rd. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 3rd with the Force batting. Welcome back to our radio broadcast of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We're at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Angel Valdez now batting for the Force. So you take that pitch across the plate for the 0-1 count. Number 11 for the Gappers still at the plate. Once again, we do not have the names for the Gappers players. He's going to throw that one. Strong fastball across the plate. 0-2 count. See what he does next. We call that a looking strike 3 for the first out of the inning for the Force. As Isaac Mendoza-Cortez looks to take the plate for the Force.
Number 16, Isaac Mendoza-Cortez.
Cortez is a lefty. He'll be going up against the righty pitcher. So we should have the theoretical advantage here. He takes that ball just outside. 1-0 count. Number 11 winds up. That pitch taken high in the strike zone, but the ump gives it to the pitcher there. 1-1 count. This next pitch to alternate low in the strike zone, but the ump once again gets pitcher advantage there. 1-2 count. Cortez is going to ground that ball foul. Still 1 out here for the Force. The bottom of the third inning. Score is 1-0. Gappers in the lead. Cortez is going to pop that ball up. We'll see if the Gappers get under it. They make a circus catch to get the out here. 2 outs. With Raul Ramos now set to bat.
Number 35, Raul Ramos.
Ramos now at the plate. He's going to drive that ball into the outfield. Giving the Force some help with the runner at first base. Runner now at first for the Force. 2 outs. That pitch could be taken right across the plate for the strike. With the number 11, Archer Hilzebeck batting for the Force. They take that, the second pitch for a strike right across the plate. 0-2 count. See if the Gappers can get out of this inning without any runs scored. And they will with a looking strike 3. That'll be the end of the third inning. We'll be right back for the top of the fourth with the Gappers at the plate. Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force here at Newark Memorial High School. We are now in the top of the fourth inning With the Gappers in the lead, 1-0. Number 14, Israel Velasquez, still on the mound for the Force. He throws that pitch right across the plate. That's going to be teed off into the outfield. This might be two. The Gappers are going to hold their batter at first for the single. The Force did an amazing job getting to that ball in the outfield, preventing further damage from being done there, limiting that to a single. Zero outs, one runner at first for the Gappers. The next batter at the plate, number 19 is going to swing and miss on that pitch for the 0-1 count. Once again, we apologize for not having the roster names for the Gappers. We were not provided those, so we will refer to them by their jersey numbers. That ball is going to be taken low and outside for the 1-1 count. Wind is picking up here. We'll see how that affects the game. That ball's going to be taken low into the dirt. The catcher just gets underneath it. 2-1 count. Number 32 at first base for the Gappers is taking a strong lead, as that pitch is taken high for the 3-1 count. We'll see if the Gappers look to steal. They've been pretty conservative with their base running thus far in this contest, not trying to test the arm of the catcher or the vision of the pitcher. We'll see if that continues, as they're in the lead by 1. That pitch is going to be a looker across the plate for strike 2. 3-2 loaded count. Velasquez looks to wind up. He's going to hit that batter. 2 runners now on base for the Gappers with no outs. Leading up number 2 for the Gappers to potentially drive in some more runs for them, as they're already up 1-0 in this contest here in the top of the 4th inning with the no outs. We'll see what Israel Velasquez can do to get himself out of this jam. He's going to throw that pitch right across the plate for strike 1. 0-1 count. Both runners on base for the Gappers are taking strong leads. As Velasquez looks to settle in. That pitch taken high. 1-1 count.
The ball, maybe 2. Otherwise, look backside.
1-1 count here for the next pitch. 2 runners on base, no outs for the Gappers. That ball's going to be thrown way inside for a wild pitch. Both runners will advance. The Gappers now have 2 runners in scoring position. Runners at second and third. And no outs here. It's number 2 for the Gappers is at the plate. He's really being patient with what he's given here from Velasquez. He's going to foul tip that ball. Two count. Velasquez looks to wind up here. That ball's going to be taken high. 3-2 loaded count. No outs here for the Gappers. Runners at second and third. This next pitch just outside the strike zone. Bases are now loaded for the Gappers. As we believe that is number 79 for the Gappers now at the plate with no outs, bases loaded. The Gappers are in the lead 1-0 here at the top of the 4th inning. As Velasquez looks to throw. That ball outside. 1-0 count. Catcher calls time and have a meeting on the mound. He looks to calm his pitcher down. Try to settle him in here. Tell him to not focus too much on the base runners and just play his game. But the base is loaded on a 1-0 count. Velasquez looks to throw that pitch. That pitch is going to be hit into the outfield. Just one run will score here on that single. Bases remain loaded. The Gappers take the 2-0 lead in the game. Still no outs here for the Gappers as bases are loaded, and they take the lead 2-0. That pitch taken right across the strike zone, 0-1 count. Velasquez looks to wind up. Next pitch set perfectly across the strike zone. The strike zone for an 0-2 count. It's number 27 for the Gappers. He's going to ground that to third. They make the play at home. Aren't able to flip it to first. Keeping the bases loaded, but they do get the out at home. Limiting another run from being scored. Wasn't sure Blake King was going to do there. It was really a 50-50 ball, but he was able to get the force out. Good execution for the Force's defense. Velasquez throws that pitch right across the plate for the strike. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Gappers. Swinging strike, 0-2 count for number 24 at the plate for the Gappers. He has the opportunity to really crack this game open with the bases loaded right now and just 1 out. And he is down in the count as Velasquez is throwing heat-seeking fastballs, and that one right across the plate for strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 2 outs now. Velasquez might just pitch his way out of this inning as number 5 steps in at the plate for the Gappers. Letting up just 1 run would be a miracle here for the Force, given what they've had to work with, as that pitch is going to be taken across the plate for the 0-1 count. Number 5 appears to not be too happy with that call. He's going to pop this ball out of the field of play. 0-2 count now. Bases loaded with 2 outs. So Velasquez, the pitcher on the mound for the Force, looks to work his way out of this inning. That pitch taken just high. 1-2 count. Next pitch, right across the plate. Caught looking there. That will be the end of the top of the fourth inning. We'll be right back with the Force batting at the bottom of the fourth.
Way to limit, baby. Way to limit.
Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We're here at the bottom of the fourth inning. Number 4, Noah Garcia, now at the plate for the Force. He's going to take that pitch across the plate. Number 11 for the Gappers, still on the mound. He's been their starter. That ball's going to be low. No outs here. Gappers in the lead, 2-0. As Garcia's going to ground that ball just foul along the third baseline. This next pitch, foul tip. That next pitch taken high for the ball. 3-2 count, loaded count here. We'll see if Garcia can be an early base runner here for the Force. Yes, he hits that ball out of play. Foul. Still 3-2 here. No outs. Bottom of the fourth inning. Number 11 winds up here. That ball's going to be thrown into the dirt for the walk. The Force getting an immediate base runner here in the fourth inning. Sending up number 6, Thomas Bolden.
Number 6, Thomas Bolden.
To get a rally going here for the Force. Down 2. Not a terrible spot for the Force to be in with no outs. That pitch is going to be taken high. Garcia appeared as if he was going to run. But he settled back into first safely. It's number 11 for the Gappers. Throws that pitch just outside. 2-0 count. Once again, we do not have the names of the players for the Gappers, so we will refer to them by their numbers. Number 11 winds up. Yet another ball down low. 3-0 count. Runner at first. No outs for the Force. Number 11 with the windup. Another ball taken high. That will walk Thomas Bolden. 2 runners on base now for the Force. No outs. As the Gappers catcher is going to meet with his pitcher on the mound. Cesar Ibarra is going to be at the plate now for the Force.
Number 7, Cesar Ibarra.
with the ability to drive in some runs here and get his team on the board down 2. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He's going to take that pitch. For what I believe was a strike. Catcher checks the runner at first. He gets back safely. Number 11 settles in. He's really focused on the base runners here for the force on that foul tip for Ibarra. No outs here for the force on an 0-2 count. 2 runners on base, 1 at second, 1 at first. So that ball's going to be taken low. 1-2 count. The pitcher for the Gappers is not the same when he has runners on base. He appears to fixate on them, resulting in a lack of control. Zabarra's going to ground that one back to the pitcher. They get the force out, but both runners advance. With runners at third and second for the force.
Number 36, Lucas Dean.
The catcher for the force, number 36, Lucas Dean. Now batting with the opportunity to put his team on the board with 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. See what magic he can get done. Foul tip. 0-1 count. We are here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Gapper starter, number 11, has been pitching since the beginning of the game. As Dean's going to drive that ball right past the third baseman, fair. That's going to drive in at least 1. Thomas Bolden's going to break home. He's going to be safe. Dean makes it standing into second base. 2 runs on the board now for the Forest. That's going to tie up the game on that Lucas Dean double. That ball was hit just fair along the third baseline. Beautiful execution. Still 1 out. With
Number 20, Andres Romo.
number 20, Andres Romo, now at the plate. We'll see if he can add more fuel to this rally with a runner at second. Lucas Dean's really getting a good leap here. He could potentially break off and try to steal for thirds. That ball's going to be taken high. 1-0 count. Next pitch taken high once again. 2-0 count. The pitcher for the Gappers has not had the same command that he started the game with. All these pitches are sailing way high out of the strike zone. He's really been bothered by the runners on base for the Force. Something he hasn't really had to see since the beginning of this game. As that ball is going to be popped up. The Gappers should get underneath it. And the shortstop drops the ball. The routine pop-up play was dropped by the Gappers shortstop. Romo makes it safely to first. 2 runners on base now for the Force. After that critical error by the Gappers on that routine pop-up, still just 1 out for the Force with Ethan King at the plate. So that pitch is going to be taken high. 1-0 count. Just 1 out for the Force. That pitch taken high. 2-0. Lucas Dean at second. Andres Romo at first. The Force have already scored 2 runs to tie up the game in this inning. We'll see if they can get some more going. With this pitch. Taken outside for a ball. Ball 4 taken low. This will load up the bases for number 19, Isaiah Manji. He was the pitcher that started the game for the Forest. He pitched just 1 inning. He was their starter man. Yesterday's contest, he had a home run, a critical home run that helped the team out win the game, and that dominant win. As the Gappers are going to have a meeting on the mound with their pitcher. Trying to settle things down here with the bases loaded and just 1 out. And the Force's power hitter at the plate.
There's a few dudes that you go like when we face did that shit like relievers. Yeah. You know, like this is weird shit.
The Gappers going to keep number 11 on the mound with a pitcher warming up in the bullpen. As their manager looks to give a full endorsement of his starter. Number 11 started the game for the Gappers and had 3 really quick,
Number 19, Isaiah Manji.
dominant innings. Since the 4th inning has started, he's given up 2 runs. And now as the bases loaded with 1 out, with Isaiah Manji, the power hitter, at the plate. Manji's going to pop that ball out of the field of play. 0-1 count. Number 11 winds up. Foul tip, 0-2. Once again, base is loaded here for the Force. Manji's going to hit that ball into the outfield. This should be enough to move the runner from third base home with that fly out. Lucas Dean tags up for the Force, putting them in the lead 3-2.
Number 32, Blake King.
Isaiah Manji just got enough of that ball to hit into the outfield and advance the runner. The runners at second and first stayed put. The 2 outs here, Blake King at the plate for the Force. We'll see if he can add to the lead here. He's going to take that ball outside. 1-0 count. Number 11 looks to take time here. The lack of confidence in his demeanor since this inning has started is showing vitally. So we look to continue play here.
I was talking to Source, I was like, he's got a good arm. He's like, yeah, we can
Here's the next pitch. Taken low, 2-0 count. Runners at first and second here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Next pitch taken high for the 3-0 count. Could potentially load the bases up for Noah Garcia here on deck for the Force. We'll see what number 11 choose to throw next here for the Gappers. With a swinging strike one. 3-1 count. Once again, the Force took the lead this inning, scoring 3 runs, leading to a 3-2 score. So that ball is going to be thrown high. Walking Blake King, setting up Noah Garcia here at the bases loaded. With 2 outs.
Number 4, Noah Garcia.
Garcia looks to further the lead. He's take that pitch right across the plate for a strike. 0-1 count. Number 11 winds up. Ball thrown just inside. 1-1. Once again, bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 outs. That ball's going to be thrown way into the dirt. Easy take for Garcia there. 2-1 count. Number 11 winds up here. Ball taken way high. 3-1 count. The Gappers cannot afford to walk Garcia here, as that will drive yet another run in. Further in the lead for the Forest, but that pitch will be taking very low in the strike zone for a strike. 3-2 count. Garcia thought that was a ball, and frankly, I did as well. Gave the pitcher the advantage there. 3-2 count. As number 11 takes time on this loaded count with the bases loaded. With the runners stealing home, Garcia's going to fly that ball out to the outfield. What a wild play that was. That will end the 4th inning. We'll be right back for the top of the 5th. Welcome back to our radio broadcast of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We're here at the top of the 5th inning. The Force are now in the lead 3-2. As the batter for the Gappers is going to hit that ball deep into center field, but the Force will get under it for the first out of the inning. That ball was crushed by number 34, but Just not enough pop on that one to get out of the ballpark. So number 3 is in the batter's box for the Gappers. Israel Velasquez still on the mound for the Force. So he looks to wind up here. That pitch taken just outside. 1-0 count. Next pitch taken just outside. 2-0. No runners on base here. 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning for the Gappers. That pitch taken just outside once again. 3-0 count. That pitch taken high for the 4th ball. 4 balls, no strikes. That'll walk number 3 for the Gappers, giving them a runner on base. For number 33 for the Gappers is standing at the plate. We'll see what he can do here with the runner at first. With just 1 out. He's going to take that first pitch for a strike. 0-1 count. The runner for the Gappers is teasing, potentially stealing. But they've been pretty conservative with their base running thus far. 33 is going to crush that ball into the outfield. It's going to stay in the field, but it's going to drop. The Force get a hold of it pretty fastly, preventing a run from being scored on that double. The runner from first will advance to third. The batter, number 33, will stand safely at second. That fastball was taken deep. All the way to the warning track, or bounced off the fence to the outfielder over there. Can't quite see who it is, but he got to it very quickly, softening the blow of that hit. It's number 5. Is about to bat now for the Gappers. See if he can drive in some runs. With 2 runners in scoring position, down just by 1 point here at the top of the 5th inning. Velasquez winds up to throw. That ball's going to be taken in the dirt. 1-0 count. This next pitch is going to be taken high and inside for the 2-0 count. Almost hits the batter. Got very close to dinging his helmet. Thankfully, he was able to move away from it. 1-1 count. Next pitch right across the plate for strike 2. 1-2 count. That pitch taken just inside. 2-2. Working with the 2-2 count here. Velasquez is going to throw that pitch right across the plate. Right down the middle. Excuse me. Now it's a 2-2 count. See if he can get the out here. Ball's going to be thrown low on that loaded count. That'll walk the batter, number 5. Loading up the bases for the Gappers with just 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. It's number 2 for the Gappers. Looks to step up to the plate. Once again, we do not have the names of the players for the Gappers, so we refer to them by their numbers. We apologize for that. So that pitch is going to be taken just outside for the 1-0 count. Next pitch from Velasquez. Thrown right across the plate in the strike zone. 1-1 count. Loaded bases. 1 out. That pitch taken high for the 2-1 count. As the Gappers look to potentially drive in some runners, down by 1. Velasquez winds up for the next pitch. That ball taken outside. Three 1 count now. Velasquez settles in. Beautiful fastball across the strike zone. Loaded count now. Bases loaded. 1 out. Let's see who will win this battle between number 2 for the Gappers and number 14, Israel Velasquez, pitcher for the Force. He throws this next pitch for a swinging strike 3. That'll be the 2nd out for the Force. They can get the next batter out here. They'll get away with a clean inning, letting up no runs. After getting the bases loaded, that'd be a miracle here for the Force. As the catcher, number 3, steps in at the plate. We'll see what he can do here. He's going to foul tip that pitch. 0-1 count. Velasquez winds up here. Beautiful off-speed pitch thrown right across the plate. 0-2 count. Velasquez looks settled in once again with a swinging strike 3. That'll get the Force out of the inning, letting up no runs. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 5th with the Force batting. Welcome back to our radio audio only coverage the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. The Gappers have a pitching change. Once again, we do not have the names of the players on the Gappers roster, so we'll refer to them by their numbers. Number 34, now pitching for the Gappers, with Kevin Kroom batting for the Force. He's at the top of the Force's lineup. He's going to take a swinging strike for his first pitch here, the bottom of the fifth inning. 0-1 count. Next pitch taken low. 1-1.
Hey, is it the fifth or sixth? It's the bottom five. Why did you say sixth?
Force are in the lead here. 3-2. This is the next pitch. Foul ball. 1-2 count. The Gappers currently have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen. We'll see how quick they'll be to utilize their relievers. They kept their starting pitcher, number 11, in all through 4 innings, even working through some jams, laying up 3 earned runs. Pretty solid performance. Kroom going to take that ball just outside for a 2-2 count. Number 34 winds up. Ball taken low, 3-2 count.
If it wasn't a spring sport, I'd play golf. That's what I would say, huh?
34 settles in for this low to count pitch. Kroom is going to hit that ball deep into the outfield, and that ball's going to drop for a single. The Force get their leadoff man on base. Also one of the fastest runners for the Force is number 5, Dylan Shao. Is set to bat now. The lefty going up against a righty.
Number 5, Dylan Shao.
We'll see what Shao can do here with the leadoff runner. Shao's going to take that ball low. 1-0 count. Shao's going to ground that one a second. Second baseman gets a hold of it. It's not able to flip the play to first. Ball gets away from the first baseman. Kroom's going to advance to third. Shao's going to be safe at first. No outs here. Number 15, Noah Hanohano, set to bat.
Number 15, Noah Hanohano.
The 1-2 lineup of Kroom and Shao really shows how speed kills. Makes it hard for these infielders to get any sort of ground play out. Hanohano's going to drive that ball into the outfield. Center fielder will get underneath it, but this should be enough for Kroom to make it home, and he does. The Force expand their lead by 1 point. They're now up 4-2 with 1 out here.
Number 27, Owen Wilbur.
With 1 out here. The bottom of the 5th inning. Owen Wilbur now batting. Power hitter hit a grand slam in yesterday's contest. That pitch taken across the plate for a strike. 0-1 count.
No.
Next pitch taken low. 1-1. Force have a runner at first. Dylan Shao, speedster. Wilbur's going to pop this one. This should be enough for the third baseman to get under it, and he will. It'll be the second out of the inning for the Force. Angel Valdez now batting.
Number 2, Angel Valdez.
Valdez at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one. 0-1 count. The next pitch taken high for the 1-1 count. Shao, the speedster, is still at first base. With 2 outs here. Number 34 throws that pitch way inside. 2-1, almost hits Valdez. Shao's going to take off for second. He'll be tagged out. It's the second time he's been tagged out in today's game. That will end the inning for the Force. We'll be right back for the top of the 6th with the Gappers batting. Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We're here in the top of the 6th inning with the Force in the lead 4-2. It's the Gappers, number 21 at the plate. He's going to get a foul tip on that pitch. 0-1 count. Israel Velasquez still on the mound for the Force. He's been pitching since the 2nd inning. He's had a lot of success in this contest. The Force show their faith in him and his arm. He winds up here for this next pitch, taken high for the 1-1 count. No outs here at the top of the 6th. Velasquez winds up. Number 21's going to hit that ball into the outfield. It should get underneath the glove of the right fielder, and it does. First out of the inning for the Gappers. Number 32 is set to step up to the plate. We'll see what work he can get done here. As Velasquez winds up on this pitch here right across the plate for strike one. 0-1 count. Velasquez's arm showing no signs of fatigue as he has good velocity on some of these pitches. This ball will be popped out of the field of play. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Velasquez winds up here. Ball thrown way inside. Number 32, the batter of the play almost had a duck to avoid getting hit with that pitch. We'll see if Velasquez throws here next. That ball's thrown into the dirt. 2-2 count. Velasquez looks locked in here on the 2-2 count. Throws that pitch just a little bit low. Loaded count now. Next pitch. Beautiful fastball across the plate for a swinging strike 3. 2 outs now for the Gappers. As Velasquez looks for a 3-up, 3-down inning. Next pitch taken inside, 1-0. That pitch taken outside now, 2-0 count. Velasquez trying to find his way with the strike zone still. 2 outs, no runners on base for the Gappers. We're at the top of the 6th inning. That pitch now taken high, 3-0 count. See Velasquez throws now. Beautiful fastball across the plate, 3-1 count. The next pitch, low into the dirt. That'll walk the batter for the Gappers. Number 18 takes first base. It's number 2 stepping up to plate for Gappers. The runner at first. We'll see if they can get a rally going here. Down by 2, 2 outs here at the top of the 6th inning. Ump calls the balk here. That'll move the runner, number 18, to second base. The Gappers now have a runner in scoring position, as number 2 is going to swing and miss on that pitch. 0-1 count. Next pitch, high in the strike zone. 0-2 count. Runner at second, 2 outs. Pitch taken just barely outside the strike zone. 1-2 count. Could have been a 50-50 ball. As Velasquez looks to hopefully get out of this inning with no runs scored. That pitch right across the strike zone. That'll end the inning. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th with the Forest batting.
thought we were gonna get walk-up songs.
They said it was too late. I know.
It's
I'm
never
sorry.
too late. You should've told
Tell
us
Dylan
never
that.
too late.
Number
Welcome
6,
back to the
Thomas
radio
Bolden.
coverage. The Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We're resuming play here. At the bottom of the 6th inning, Thomas Bolden now batting. He's going to swing and miss on that first pitch for the 0-1 count. The Force are in the lead, 4-2. Number 34 is still pitching for the Gappers. That pitch right across the plate for the 0-2 count. Number 34 winds up here. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for Thomas Bolden. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Setting up Cesar Ibarra to bat next for the Force.
Number 7, Cesar Ibarra.
We'll see what Ibarra can get done here. Pretty reliable bat for the Force. 34 winds up. Ibarra's going to ground that ball to short, but the shortstop can't get a hold of it. Yet another error for the Gappers defense. They've been really struggling defensively, especially that shortstop. He has a couple errors on his resume thus far in this contest. His coaches cannot be too happy with his performance. With a runner now at first.
Number 36, Lucas Dean.
What should have been a very routine ground out play. Lucas Dean now the catcher at the plate. Dean pops that ball out of the field of play. Foul. 0-1 count. Dean had himself a very nice double earlier in today's game. Drove in a couple of runs along the third baseline. See if we can recreate that magic. With a bar at first base. Dean's going to take that pitch for a strike across the plate. 0-2 count. Number 34 locks in on his batter. Dean's going to fly that ball out to right field for the second out of the inning for the Force. 20, Andres Romo now set to bat.
Number 20, Andres Romo.
Ball thrown outside, 1-0 count. Ibarra still at first base with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Next pitch right across the plate for the strike, 1-1 count. As Romo settles in at the plate, trying to find the umpire's strike zone. He's going to pop that ball. This should be catchable ball, but no guarantees with the Gappers, and the second baseman gets under it. That'll end the 6th inning. We'll be right back for the top of the 7th. Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. The Force are in the lead here in the top of the 7th inning. As the new pitcher, that pitch just low outside the strike zone, 1-0 count. The Force are in the lead, 4-2 here in the top of the 7th. It's number 79, steps in at the plate for the Gappers. It's been a pitching change for the Force. We do not know the name of this player, as there are 2 pitchers that wear number 17 for the Force, so we don't want to get his name incorrect. But he's off to a 2-0 count. That pitch high in the strike zone, but enough for the strike. 2-1 count. Israel Velasquez gave the Force 4 solid, hard-earned innings. Just 2 earned runs. Very solid performance today. That pitch taken low, 3-1 count. That ball grounded into the opening on the infield. It's going to be a single for the Gappers, number 79 at first base now. It's number 27 for the Gappers, looks to step up to plate. Yeah, we do not have the names any players on the Gappers roster. We were not handed those, so we will refer to them by their numbers. They have a runner at first, no outs to start the 7th inning. That pitch taken outside, 1-0 count. We'll see what number 17, the pitcher for the Force, can cook up here. That ball taken high. Has a lot of velocity on these pitches. As Lucas Dean's going to be with his pitcher on the mound here. Good velocity on these pitches, especially on his fastball, but just not really finding the umpire's strike zone, causing the catcher to take time. With 1 runner at first, no outs. Next pitch, tagged the batter, it appears. So the umpire claimed to tag the batter, but the batter says no. The batter will take that ball for 3-0 count instead of taking his base. Interesting decision. I would have just taken the base personally. He sells in on a 3-0 count. He's going to take that ball high. Now he can take his base on 4 balls. The pitching coach for the Force takes time to talk to his pitcher. We'll be right back after this meeting on the mound. And we're back from that meeting on the mound break. As the Force hope that their relief pitcher is settled in, ready to focus on the task at hand. This next batter So he takes a 1-0-1 count there, with that strike right across the plate. Next pitch taken just inside. 1-1 count. Two runners on base here for the Gappers. Number 24 batting now, swings and misses on that, making it a 1-2 count. It's number 24 for the Gappers looks to start a rally here for his team. He's going to take that ball outside. Catcher's going to check the runner at first. Number 16, Mendoza-Cortez tags the runner at first out on his way back to the base. Caught him taking too big of a leap there. Very controversial call. Personally, I thought he made it back safely. The field umpire saw differently. We don't have replay review here. 2-2 count. 2 outs now for the Gappers. 1 out. The Gappers are going to pop that ball out of play. Number 17 for the Force. Locks in here. Much less pressure on him now as he strikes number 24 out. Giving the Force 2 strikes to work with here. With 1 runner at second. The Gappers would be pretty disappointed to leave a runner stranded here after their first base runner was tagged out on a check from the catcher. Beautiful defensive play. The Force have been really on it defensively today, in contrast to the Gappers, who have made multiple errors in today's contest, resulting in runs. It's really been the difference in today's game, is that pitch taken across the plate for a strike, 0-1 count. Really been the difference in today's contest. Part of the reason why the Force are in the lead, 4-2 here in the top of the 7th inning. Number 17 looks to settle in, the pitcher for the Force. Was that ball just low? 1-1 count. Next pitch. Taken across the plate for a strike, 1-2 count. We'll see if number 17 can get out of this inning with no runs. Would be a major boost to him and the team's confidence after the shaky start to the inning and multiple mound visits. So looks to throw this next pitch here. Swinging strike 3. The Gappers leave runners stranded. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th and the Force batting.
Valdez.
Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. Number 2, Angel Valdez is at the plate for the Force. He's going to pop that ball out to the second baseman. Getting the Gappers an early out to work with here at the bottom of the 7th inning. Number 34 for the Gappers, still pitching. We do not have
Number 16, Isaac Mendoza Cortez.
the roster names for the Gappers, so we will refer to them by their numbers. So Isaac Mendoza Cortez now steps in at the plate. He's going to take that pitch for a strike right across the plate. 0-1 count. That pitch taken just outside, 1-1.
Dude. Cave. This is heavy as fuck.
34 winds up for his next pitch. Mendoza gets a foul tip on that one. 1-2 count. The Force are in the lead here. The bottom of the 7th, 4-2. With 1 out. Next pitch. Popped out of the field of play. 1-2. Steps into his next pitch with a swinging strike 3 here. 2 outs now. This sets out number 35, Raul Ramos, to bat.
Number 35, Raul Ramos.
Let's see if Ramos can cause any damage here. To the Gappers. As he grounds that routine play to second base. That'll be an out. That'll end our 7th inning. We'll be right back with the Gappers batting for the top of the 8th. Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. Damn. As that ball was popped out of the field of play right next to where we're stationed. 0-1 count. The Force are in the lead. 4-2 here at the top of the 8th inning. And they've made a pitching change. Archer Hillsbeck now pitching for the Force. As number 34 gets a foul tip on that pitch. 0-2 count. Hillsbeck winds up. Another foul tip. Still 0-2. No runners on base here for the Gappers. No outs. So the umpire's going to take time. As the catcher, Lucas Dean's a little shaken up after being tagged with that ball. Oh, 2 count here for number 34 batting for the Gappers. As Hillsbeck, pitcher for the Force, throws a absolute bomb of a fastball right across the plate for strike 3. First out of the inning. So number 3 for the Gappers looks to stand in at the plate. Winds up again, looking to repeat his success on the first batter. But that ball's going to be taken just outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Ball thrown right over the plate for strike 1. 1-1 count. 1 outs, no runners on base for the Gappers. Next pitch. Should be a routine fly out here. And the Force do get under it for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now. Setting up for number 33, the power hitter for the Gappers, stepping up to the plate. Hillsbeck steps into his windup. That ball's going to be fouled once again out of the field of play. 0-1 count. Hillsbeck throws that pitch right across the plate for the swinging strike. 0-2 count now. Hillsbeck once again in his windup. Foul tip here. Still 0-2. No runners on base. 2 outs. Hillsbeck throws his next pitch. An off-speed pitch right across the plate for strike 3. That will end the top of the 8th. We'll be right back with the Force batting.
is Dean.
Welcome back to our radio coverage of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. Number 36, Lucas Dean. Now stepping up to plate for the Force. He takes that ball low for the 1-0 count. The Force are up in this contest 4-2 in the bottom of the 8th as they look to get a win in their final game of the season. We'll see what they can do as Dean pops that ball out of the field of play for the 1-1 count. Number 34, the pitcher for the Gappers, has been in for quite a few innings now, getting some good work in as Dean hits a foul ball on that one. 1-2 count. Number 34. Good battle going on here. First batter of the inning. Welcome back to our radio broadcast of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. It's Archer Hilzebeck, the closer, throws that pitch right across the plate for strike one. We are in the top of the ninth inning as the Force look to close out this game and get a win in their final game of the season. That'll be very nice for them. That ball taken high, 1-1 count. The Force are up 2. No outs here. No runners on base. Top of the ninth inning. This is number 5 for the Gappers. It's a foul tip on that pitch. 1-2 count. Hilzebeck appears locked in here. The man across the plate. As this could be a pop-up, but it's going to pop out of the field of play. Another foul ball. Catcher replacement for the Force, Isaiah Manji, the Renaissance man, now at catcher. Archer Hilzebeck takes time here on a 1-2 count. No outs, no runners on base. Here in the ninth inning. That pitch taken low, 2-2. That ball is crushed by number 5. But the Force get under it in the outfield. Beautiful positioning. First out here in the ninth inning. 2 more outs. And the Force take the win here in their final game of the season. Number 2 now batting for the Gappers. Low into the dirt, 1-0 count. No runners on base, 1 out. We haven't had the names of the players on the roster for the Gappers. These are first trimmed by their numbers. The batter is number 2 as he pops that ball out of the field of play. 1-1 count. Hilzebeck steps into his windup. Ball taken high, 2-1 count. This next pitch is going to hit the batter number 2. The Gappers get themselves a runner on base here as they attempt a late game rally to sniff any hopes of a potential comeback. As number 3 steps into the batter's box for the Gappers with a runner at first and 1 out. Hilzebeck steps into his windup. Ball taken low. The runner at first appeared to attempt to take off there, but ends up reverting back to first base safely. As number 3 drives that ball into the outfield, the runner from first will move to third. He will get in there safely. As number 3 remains at first base. The Gappers had themselves now for their attempt at a late game comeback here. As number 21 steps into the batter's box. first, going to take off to second. He will slide in there safely. As the batter takes a ball there, 2-1 count. Foul tip on that pitch, 2-2 count. Runners at second and third for the Gappers. 2 runners in scoring position. Very dangerous situation here for the Force as they try to close this game out with them in the lead 4-2. As Hilzebeck steps into his pitching motion. That ball's going to be foul tipped once again, 2-2 count. Hilzebeck with the pitch, swinging strike 3, but that ball gets away from the catcher. The runner from third will advance to home, make it in safely, putting the Gappers on the board in this inning, softening the lead from 4-3. The Gappers need just one more run to tie it, but they are down to 2 outs with a runner at third base. We'll see what they can do here as they are down to their final out. Number 32 in the batter's box now. Only 1 out. So that ball's going to go down the third baseline. That's going to drive in another run. The runner at first is going to advance to second. The Gappers now have 2 runners on base. One at second, 1 at first. Just 1 out. Tie game now in this 9th inning rally. That ball taken for a strike, 0-1 count. Next pitch for Hilzebeck. Strike right across the plate, 0-2 count now. 1 out for the Gappers. Runners at second and first. That ball's going to be driven to first, flipped back to Hilzebeck, gets the out at first. This final game for the Force is ending in some theatrics with 2 outs now and runners at second and third. That pitch for swinging strike, 0-1 count. Next pitch, wind up foul tip, 0-2 count. Next pitch. That ball is going to be driven into the outfield. Can the Force get under it? And they do. Tie ball game. Heading into the bottom of the 9th, the Force can potentially walk the game off here in the final game of the season. We'll be right back. back to our radio coverage
Number 32, Blake King.
of the Sacramento Gappers versus the Bay Area Force. We're here at the bottom of the 9th inning. The Force with the opportunity to walk the game off as it is tied. They give up 2 earned runs to the Gappers on the top of the 9th. Blake King at the play. He takes that ball low. 1-0 count. Number 34 for the Gappers. Still pitching. He's been pitching for the last 5 innings or so. He has full confidence in his team. Blake King swings and misses on that pitch. 1-1 count. The next pitch taken low for the 2-1 count. King looks to utilize his power here. That ball thrown very close inside the strike zone for the strike. 2-2 count. Number 34 looks to wind up here. King foul tips that ball out of play. Still 2-2. No runners on base. No outs for the Force. Number 34 does wind up. Ball taken down low. 3-2 count. Next pitch taken inside for the walk. The Force had themselves a batter on base. Now with the opportunity to walk it off. No outs here.
Number 4, Noah Garcia.
Top of the ninth, bottom of the 9th, tie ball game. Noah Garcia now batting. We'll see if he can get a potential game-winning rally going as he takes that pitch across the plate for a strike. 0-1 count. Blake King's taking off to second. He will get in there standing. The Force now have a runner in scoring position. Garcia took that pitch low for a ball. 1-1 count. See if they can drive the game-winning run in here. That pitch is going to hit Garcia on the elbow, setting Thomas Bolden up with 2 runners on base for the Force here in the bottom of the 9th inning. 1 on first, 1 on second.
Number 6, Thomas Bolden.
Bolden with the opportunity to win the game for his team here. And the Gappers make yet another defensive error with a balk. Now I'll move both runners up a base. And now have 2 runners in scoring position, 1 at second, 1 at third with no outs. This makes it much easier for the Force to walk it off with that balk. Critical error has been plaguing the Gappers all game today, and that might just be what puts them in their coffin. With Thomas Bolden now batting, he's going to take that ball low. 1-0 count. Next pitch from number 34. That's going to be grounded at third. That's going to be a wild pitch. This is going to walk the game off for the Force. They get the win here in the final game of this season as they win 5-4 on a wild pitch walk-off. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. That will be the end of our broadcast and the end of our season. We'll be back next summer.